Hello, Sarah from the Bureau with the latest on a tropical low over the northeast top end that's expected to develop into a tropical cyclone tomorrow and is likely to cross the coast early next week. So now if we zoom in to north of the country at the moment, you can see it's this tropical low here that we're concerned about, with a lot of moisture and a lot of cloud that's being shown on this water vapour imagery. And you can even see this circulation that's trying to establish itself, feeding into that tropical low there. And here it is over the northeast top end, and it's already brought some heavy rainfall across the region and also some damaging wind gusts in excess of 100 kilometres per hour about the exposed coast, with severe weather warnings current for the moment for both heavy rainfall and damaging wind gusts. And that's for eastern parts of the top end, expected to contract into the eastward coasts as we move into tomorrow. Now there's also a severe weather warning out for hazardous surf, and that's across the Arnhem coast here, generated by that tropical low. So here, as we move into tomorrow, the low moves out over the warm Gulf waters where it intensifies into a tropical cyclone. Now tomorrow evening, Saturday night, we're forecasting gale force winds to start to develop from Aliangula all the way down to the Queensland Northern Territory border. And now that includes Borroloola, but it excludes Nooka, which is slightly further inland. Now, along with these gale force winds, we're forecasting, of course, heavy rainfall that may lead to flooding across the Northern Territory, but also coming into the Gulf country of Queensland and the Cape York Peninsula as well. Now, moving into Sunday, it starts to intensify further as it approaches the coast. And at this stage, we've got it developing into a Category 2 system, crossing the coast early next week before it weakens quickly back into a tropical low and starts to move westwards across the base of the top end, dragging with it all the heavy rainfall and some gusty winds as well. Now, there are a number of possibilities with regards to the track of this tropical cyclone, and as well, the intensity is highly dependent for how long it actually sits out over those warm waters across the Gulf. So it's important, if you do live within this area, to stay up to date with our latest track maps as well. So how much rainfall are we expecting? We're expecting it right across the top end, through the north, up into Queensland. We've got some areas of black, which is 300 plus millimetres about the southwest Gulf Coast, but also pushing further inland as well, and that's from now all the way through until Tuesday. So a lot of rainfall and moisture with this system. And for that reason, we've got flood watches that are current across the top end into the Gulf country and also about the Cape York Peninsula. But there's also some remnant flood watches over here associated with the really active monsoon trough. So if you or anyone you know lives about the western parts of the Gulf of Carpentaria, it's really important that you stay up to date with the latest forecasts, warnings, and even our track maps, which are accessed via the Bureau's website, app and social media. And as always, listen to all advice from your local emergency services. Bye for now.